Pixel Zone refused to sell me a console because they thought I was a scalper. I tried to buy a limited edition gaming console for my little cousin's birthday and ended up spending 2 hours getting accused of being a scalper. There's this new Nebula Core console that just dropped. Only a few stores had it in stock. I found one an hour away at a place called Pixel Zone, a store I used to shop at before I moved. I drove the full 60 miles, grabbed the console, a few games, a headset, and headed to the checkout. The cashier asked for ID, no big deal. Then he asked how many consoles I'd bought recently. I told him, none. This is my first in years. He gave me a look, walked away, and brought back the manager. The manager glanced at my ID and said, "Sorry, we can't sell to suspected resellers." I laughed, thought it was a joke. He wasn't joking. He said unless I could prove it was a personal purchase, he'd deny the sale. I even offered to show him the party invite and pictures of my cousin. He rolled his eyes and said, "That's what they all say." So I left, empty-handed, wasted gas, time, and patience. 2 days later, I got one of those survey emails from Pixel Zone. Normally, I ignore them, but this time I let it all out. Then, the manager called me, not to apologize, to double down. He claimed my buying history matched a reseller profile and my eagerness to buy was suspicious. At that point, I was done being polite. That night, I logged onto their site and placed a massive $11,800 order for curbside pickup. One of every oversized item I could find. Dozens of accessories all packed separately, requiring approval. Everything that would clog their storage room and wreck their inventory system. I ignored every pickup reminder. 10 days passed. Nothing was canceled. On day 12, the same manager called. His voice fake friendly. "When will you be picking up your order?" I said, "Oh, you still think I'm a reseller, so I bought everything at another store." Click. He hung up. Turns out he delayed the cancellation to boost monthly numbers. But I called corporate and had it shut down. Now, when his regional boss asks why they canceled $12,000 of merch during launch season, he'll have to say, "I was arrogant and got outplayed."